So what exactly is the New York compression? Well, it's taking your track, taking whatever, maybe vocals, drums, whatever, and you're sending it to a parallel bus, another bus where you're compressing the hell out of it. And then you're sort of balancing between the original track and the compressed or the heavily compressed track, and then achieving your sound, whatever it is. So the IHNY-2 by babyaudio is exactly doing that. And let's have a listen, and then we'll go through the user interface. Right, user interface. We have an XY pad where as you go up, you get more of the wet signal, meaning you're 100% getting the signal from the plugin. So if I go all the way up or click this little S right here, I'm just gonna have 100% wet. And if you go between the left and right, then that is more or less of the compression. And the question is, where do we set the compression or anything, you know, at all? Well, you have the tweak button right here on the bottom, and we have different settings that we can adjust. So the first one here, that's going to be the attack. So how sharp the attack is and the release. And you can see that here. And that's, well, that's basic to compression. Every compressor, I mean, most of the compressors will have attack and release settings, and you can set that here, and you see it in milliseconds. And then we have the ratio. So this is where you set the compression ratio, and you can see that it goes from, well, 2:1 and up to 20:1. So depending on how much you want to compress stuff. We have some more settings, but let's have a go with the drums here and listen. Right, so you can definitely hear the difference when you're using a fast attack or a slower attack, or if you're using slow or faster release. Now, the next option here will be punch. So preserving the punchiness. Well, that's important because if you're compressing things, you're losing the dynamics, but you still want to have that crispy punch. You can adjust that with this control right here. Cool. Next, we can add a bit of distortion, and that's going to be with the harmonics, and you can see this going from 0 to 100%. And then we have this smiley shape where you can set this to have more compression on the high and the low frequency. So let's have a listen. Right, next we have this tilt EQ or settings where we can just adjust everything and tilt, and I mean focus on the highs or maybe focus on the lows, but balancing between them. And finally, we have the low and the high preservation, and you can adjust those sliders going from 20 Hertz right here and up to 635 for the lows, and the high is going from 635 to 20K. So that is basically it, though there are a few things to cover more. Right, so few more things to cover here. So on the bottom we have the auto gain. So how much do we want the compressor to compensate the gain? And that is related to what we see right here. Right now you see this as a minimum of compression, but I'm just gonna play with this and you'll see that this is actually turning into the AGR, which is the aggregated gain reduction, which takes into account the auto gain. And we also get this amount, I mean, how much you see the amount in percentage of the compressor. So let's have a listen. Cool. Few more things to cover here. So we have the oversampling, and right now it's 1x, but it can go to 4x. And we also have some other things like tooltip that you can turn on and off. And well, that's really important if you're just starting out with this plugin and you want to sort of understand what's going on. So as you hover on all of those controls, you'll see the information on the top. And well, I think that that's pretty much it. Of course, we have the presets, and well, that's definitely important. And one last thing here is that you can resize. Right, so of course you can use this on pretty much anything, any track that is related to bass, to drums, to vocals, to synths, to whatever. Play with this because it is really an easy way to get your, the sound crispy and out there. So with that, let me know in the comments if you have any questions or anything at all, and you're most welcome to get in touch with me directly through my Discord. And I have the Plugin Academy Discord. I'm going to put the links in the description of this video. And don't forget to visit my new plugins shop, myaudio.studio. I'm going to put the link in the description of this video. And well, I'll see you guys in the next videos. And so thank you and bye-bye.